It's a trap!
Hello, my name is Jordan McAfee-Hahn, and this is my Wwise demo reel for the open source first-person shooter game, Akcube. In this video, I will walk you through my process for creating and implementing sound effects and adaptive music in the game. Akcube is a sound editor's dream, an elastic, open game. This allowed me complete freedom in creating hard effects, ambiences, voiceovers, and music to create a unique gaming experience for the player through sound. So let's get started. My first step was to create an asset list of events, switches, and sound objects through the profiler in Wwise. This was done to map out the assets I needed to create and integrate into the game. Through this process, I was able to create a streamlined workflow to maintain the organization of my project. The next step was to begin recording my sounds. With a condenser mic and some plugins, I was able to create convincing vocalizations of the monster and player characters in-game with my own voice. This was achieved through strategic EQing and pitch shifting. The power-up sounds were generated from MIDI and FX processing through plugins in Logic Pro. The gunshot sound was quite difficult to achieve, as I was unable to record gun sounds in the field at my home in Brooklyn, New York. This was achieved through layering sound effects to achieve a realistic sounding result. Some samples used to create the sound were whip crack samples and my own recordings of fireworks. Next was creating dynamic music to implement in the game for dramatic effect. Through the interactive music hierarchy, I was able to create a variable musical soundtrack that alternated between many 4-bar harmonic structures. These structures were created through standard notation and East-West Quantum Leap sample libraries to give realistic brass, string, and percussion sounds, complemented with effects such as reverb and delay. The dynamic music and sound effects created were implemented in-game through self-generated sound banks in Wwise. Here you can see how the sounds are being implemented in-game. Using my asset list, I was able to record and implement these sounds by associating sound objects with various containers in the actor-mixer hierarchy, which were then linked to matching events. Using variable ranges and variable effects, I was able to create realistic sounding textures and sound effects, and the use of switches allowed me to create footsteps on different materials that would change depending on the surfaces the character is standing on. So there you have it. This has been a brief overview of my audio design and implementation for the open source game Akcube in Wwise. Thanks for watching. Now please enjoy a quick clip of the gameplay with my original sound.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to destroy every organic being in these ruins, which will allow our forces to fall back. That is all.